Hey Scorpios, Amber here at Persephone's Journey Tarot. Hope that you're very well. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to whoever just liked the video already. That's like the hugest compliment. Thank you. But yes, this is for you, Scorpio. If you have a Scorpio sun, moon, Venus, rising, or even if your descendant is ruled by Scorpio, and that would make you a Taurus rising, because your descendant is also the ruler of your seventh house. And as we know, the seventh house rules astrology. So, astrology, relationships. So, yes, it may be useful to you. Otherwise, if you want your own personal reading, you can email me at Stephanie Journey Tarot. You can go to my website, symbolsforliving.com, and get yourself a fantastic birthday mug with your own star sign on it. And all sorts of other things there. So, yeah, please do check it out. That's symbolsforliving.com. So currently, you, Sagittarius, are having a moment of judgment, a moment of revelation. It's all becoming very clear to you. You may feel as well like you are on the verge of a new beginning as well. Definitely a lot of growing up has happened here, and maturing, a ripening even. You may feel like you're on the precipice of something, like I said, a precipice of like something new beginning, a new change, an expansion could also be happening here as well. Could also be a change of an era. So maybe something quite major has ended in terms of how things used to be, they are no longer. Maybe with regards to relationships or your views on relationships, you may have learned something new. You may have become newly educated and had a kind of revelation about relationships and realized that how you were looking at relationships, actually you were completely blinded maybe in some ways to the reality of relationships and how you function in them, and things like that. So this just talks about revelation. We'll talk about forgiveness as well, someone coming back to you, forgiveness, yeah, and the truth finally being revealed as well. um the last trumpet call, the day of judgment. You may be going through some sort of review. Maybe you're reviewing a relationship at the moment. Maybe it's come to a point where it needs to be reviewed. We do see you here in the past with the Five of Cups. So this is a Scorpio card, to the best of our knowledge. And yeah, it looks as if there was some sort of disappointment, heartbreak, and sorrow that you may have experienced. Maybe feelings of guilt as well, or maybe someone let you down. Maybe someone really let you down, and you come to realize what's really going on. There could be a lot of people involved. You may find as well, I'm seeing a lot of people knew about what was going on, and maybe you didn't. Maybe they came to tell you. Maybe you might even get one of those situations where your family like, oh, I told you so, I knew it. I'm getting that as well. Yeah. But there could be family involved, children involved. Because yeah, this could be involving a family or lots of people. But yeah, there was definitely a change when it comes to relationships, and there definitely was a requirement to do some letting go. It looks like you've come to that point now where you're able to let it go. You're able to kind of see the dark and the light of the situation. You've kind of been able to understand what happened and maybe possibly why it happened. And it's actually put you on better footing with the judgment card. Because at least now you know what's going on. At least now you're in a position of choice. Like you now have all the information available to you as to what was going on. So you're kind of maybe seeing it as a hidden blessing as well. That actually, at least now you know, and you can move forward with the truth rather than have been in the dark. Maybe you were in the dark as well. I'm getting here. This man cloaked in black. You may have been in the dark about a situation, which has now come to light in its fullness. It could also be, I'm getting Sagittarius, but I know that this card traditionally, I think, is associated with Aquarius or Uranus. So Definitely a change of the times, new beginnings are here for you. So yeah, and you definitely are feeling more empowered here with the Magician card. You do feel like, yeah, now I know everything. I feel a lot more centered. I know now what's available to me and what's not. I now know what I'm working with. This could involve a Gemini or a Virgo as well, with it being a Mercury ruled sign card. Sorry. So yeah, it could be that you now feel actually more empowered through it. So yeah, I kind of think you're starting to see this as a blessing in disguise. You may find yourself as well on your own here, but again, I do feel there's lots of people around that are supporting you through this and are actually like, yeah, like really supporting you as you're moving through this. So you may not feel like there's a lot of people around you, but you're not alone. In actual fact, it may be a good time to remind you that, and to remind myself, everyone, that everyone suffers, everyone has a cross to bear, everyone is let down. None of us are, you know, I want to say the word absolved, but that's not a word, is it? But none of us are, unfortunately, able to avoid disappointments and revelations. And often they come, you know, I feel like there was a blind spot definitely here for you. And you've now come to that awareness, which has left you more empowered. So I think you've grown from it. And yeah, you may find yourself single at the moment as well. You're focused on moving on. You're focused on finding solutions. You want to see what else could be done now going forward. Again, very much an empowered position with the Six of Swords. This is a card of figuring it all out finally. Finally seeing a solution to a problem, finally being able to move on, finally getting stuck out of a rut. You may be moving away from arguments. The fives do come before the sixes. So it could be that there was a lot of conflict before, a lot of headache, a lot of confusion, maybe a lot of mental stress, basically, and maybe power struggles. And now you're feeling a lot more balanced and you're very focused on just moving forward and learning more, maybe about such situations, about relationships. But this is also a card of learning or gathering information, becoming more empowered by information, feeling more free because of what you know, and just figuring things out, finding solutions. So you're very focused, I think, on that movement forward and using the information that you have, I think, to push you forward even further. And then we have the Nine of Cups, one of the best cards in the cup suits. So yeah, you may be feeling very happy. Again, we do have a card of someone being on their own, but I'm reminded here again that there are people around you. There's no one in these cards that are single. So you may be single. This first portion of the reading usually is for singles. So, you may still find yourself single in October, but also feeling very happy with yourself, feeling very happy. Hey, Carol. Hello. Hello. Yeah, but you may be feeling very happy and self-contented and confident and very sociable. You may have a lot of attention, a lot of admirers. I think as well, you have recognized your worth. The Judgment card may have also brought that to light. Maybe you were stuck in a relationship that really made you doubt yourself or left you kind of clouded and confused. Whereas now you're moving on and there's this light. Things are a lot more brighter. And I think one of the things that you recognize is that actually you deserve so much more. And you were wasting your time anyway, kind of thing. Uh, so yeah, definitely even a change of the way that you're thinking a lot more positively about the future as well. So I think you're quite looking forward to the future and what it may bring. And the cards here do suggest that you've got everything to be happy about. You've got a lot to look forward to, even as an individual, if you remain single. There could also be some sort of wish fulfillment, as the card is traditionally known, for wish fulfillment, some sort of wish coming true. But I just see a lot of admirers, a lot of people. I think you're going to get a lot of offers as well. Now, maybe you're newly single. You may be like, wow, all these people like me. I didn't realize that all these people were waiting around for me to break up with this person. So that, you're feeling very positive moving forward with the new information that you have. And yeah, lots of people, I think, maybe wanting your attention as well. So yeah, the base of the deck, we do have the Sun card, the happy card. Another one of the best cards in the deck. We've got the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So, and another Scorpio card here as well. But I'm only going to go 3 cards in. And yeah, loads and loads of confidence being gained, lots of self-love. Hey Karma, how you doing? It is Karma. So yeah, just feeling like really self-empowered, very positive. Again, this Queen of Wands, I always say, is known for her ability to transform, lemons into lemonade and create a party. So I think there's definitely that happening for you here. Definitely mental rest. We do see that again with the Six of Swords. Take some time out, recovering over maybe some mental stresses that you could have been going through in the past. And yeah, with the Sun card here, illumination, awareness of your greatness, healing as well, clarity, and something to celebrate. You may feel like you're a kid again. You may have a sense of freedom. So maybe, like I said, I'm getting the feeling that there was quite a trapped energy here, I think, in the past. You may have felt quite limited, or it was quite restricting, quite a kind of energy, or kind of quite a heavy energy that you may have been dealing with in the past. And now you just feel free and on your way to healing, especially in your mind. So that's really great. Yeah, lots of good luck is on your side. And I think only if there's any good things to look forward to. And I think the cards are just really encouraging you to remain positive, to connect to your inner child as well, to be creative if that's your thing, and just enjoy life. I think it's your birthday in October anyway, so it could be also talking about that. There could be some sort of celebrations, maybe at your party with other people. You could find that a lot of people are like, oh wow, Scorpio is single. Did you hear that? Like, and you may get a lot of admirers. So I think you've got a lot to look forward to. It looks really good. So we've got the Seven of Wands. So if we are looking at couples now, it looks as if your partner sees you as, finally figuring things out with the Knight of Swords, charging forward with that new information and keeping them at full arm's length. So you could be pushing somebody away. They could feel that you're pushing them away, that you're not letting them in. And in fact, if they do come towards you, it looks like they have a good argument on their hands, because you now know the truth and you're now armored, or would I say armored? You now have the weapon of truth. That is your weapon, and you're coming first with that. So no matter what they say, the truth remains. And there may be a lot of arguments happening, but because you are armed with the truth, you're going to always win the argument. And that's why you're kind of charging in fully confident and actually fighting and protecting your truth as well. I think you're actually protecting your mind as well, I'm getting here. Maybe someone was trying to play mind games with you and you're like, no way, you're not going to get into my mind like that. I'm going to protect it with the truth. It's like you're really standing up for yourself. And I think that's what your partner is seeing in you, that you're standing up for yourself. Now, it could go the other way. It could go where this person is being quite defensive towards you and maybe even argumentative, maybe very quick to argue with you. And maybe you're realizing this now. But I think this person's coming to you with some sort of truth, if it hasn't happened already. It will be happening this month. There could be maybe an air sign, maybe it is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that comes towards you with some sort of revelation, some new information. And it could possibly be with the Nine of Cups here, if you are hoping to hear back from someone, it could be that they're saying that I want you and only you, I want no one else. And that's it with the Seven of Wands here. But I do feel like someone is really standing up for themselves and making a choice as well about what they're passionate about. So they could be very passionate about you. And really coming in to save the day in a way and to kind of reveal this information to you quite bravely. That gives you a kind of judgment moment where you're like, wow, I didn't even realize that you felt that way. So this could be someone coming back as well. So maybe somebody from your past. Oh, this is Scorpio's reading. Did I not say Scorpio in the description? Oh no, did I not do that? But yeah, it's Scorpio. I might have put something else, but it is Scorpio. So we've got the 8 of coins and the 3 of coins for where your partner is coming from. So it looks like they want to put in some work into the situation. They really want to collaborate with you at the moment, but ultimately they want to put the work in. They want to take this seriously. They're willing to learn from any mistakes that have been made in the past. This person is very diligent. This person knows what is the right thing to do. They're aware of where effort is needed. They may be feeling more responsible about their role as well. So they're taking on more responsibility for the part that they're playing in this relationship, and putting the work in. Now, these 2 cards relate to Virgo and Capricorn, so it could be a Virgo or Capricorn that's involved. Oh no, this is Taurus. Is it? Yeah, this is Taurus, sorry. No, this is Capricorn, sorry. Sorry, I forget sometimes. But yeah, this is Capricorn here. Yeah, this does talk about hard work. It talks about focus as well. Being very focused, I think, on making this work. They may even be willing to fight for the relationship. That's where they are mentally. They're in a mental state of fighting for the relationship. So I feel like they're very, very focused on you and making it work. And again, there's this collaboration energy here coming in. So there could be a lot of other people involved. Maybe you hang around with a large group of people or something. Let me go ahead and just pull out all these cards. So yeah, definitely a month of revelation and clarity is happening here. So it could be that someone's coming back that you weren't expecting. And they may be coming in with some sort of apology. They may expect you to be quite defensive though as well, but they're aware of that. So their head is set on putting the work in and knowing that it's going to require work, diligence as well. So in the past, for them, we had the Moon card and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Moon card talks about fears, insecurities, secrets, possibly even confusion, not having the clarity. So we've got the Sun and the Moon here. So it looks like in the past, this person could have been keeping secrets for you. Maybe it was with regards to money. This person could have been very scared as well of commitment. I see them here now recognizing that. I feel like they've now finally made a decision where they're like, no, I know what I want. I want Scorpio. I'm moving forward. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to go ahead and speak my truth to Scorpio and try and make this work. However, in the past, I think they were quite scared of commitment, scared of a new beginning. Okay, and very confused. Maybe they felt like they needed more information before, or they needed to get to know you better. Or this could also be fears from their past, and I think that made you quite upset. It made you maybe feel a little bit rejected that this person wasn't willing to put in the work and offer you a long-term commitment. However, I think now you're feeling a lot more positive. Now you have this new information. They are very focused on justice and the Five of Coins. So they're hoping that as they move forward with you, that this will be a kind of death till you part kind of situation. They may even be hoping for marriage here with the Justice card. This person seems to be very, very sure of you. And we do have the Hierophant card here and the Ten of Pentacles in the near future. So the clarity that you have is going to make you feel quite happy. It's going to be a release of a mental burden. So maybe you were quite stressed out about waiting for a decision or waiting for confirmation from this person about their intentions for the relationship. But their intentions seem to be quite honest here with the Justice card. It could be a Libra that you're dealing with, most definitely. Or maybe a Leo. I've got the Sun card here. It could be a Pisces. Like everyone said, you've got Taurus. So yeah, but definitely a strong air energy, I would say, with it being coming out centrally like that, and then this focus here in the Four of Swords. I'm getting more of an air sign energy. So yeah, it could be a Libra. And yeah, they're very, very focused, I think, on making a commitment to you, doing things right, being fair, you know, bringing justice to the situation, giving you that answer, that final judgment again. So there's a lot of kind of final decisions being made here. I feel there probably was for some time a lot of not maybe a feeling of like not being sure about what's going to happen. And now it looks like this person's very sure because they have gone within and found their own inner truth. They're no longer maybe affected by other people's opinions, or they're no longer clouded by fear and confused by fear. That's now a thing of the past. And they now are focused on this togetherness here. But this is till death do you part kind of situation. This is like through thick and thin. So again, I'm reminded of marriage because of those sayings that usually go with this card. They could be concerned about money as well, though. Okay, so this person may be more of a knight still, and especially with the Eight of Coins here. This person could still be very much working on their legacy or working on their career and may not feel completely confident about their income at the moment. Okay, so this leaves you very, very happy. You feel like you got your wish come true, which is lovely. They then have these feelings. They then feel the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Coins. So I feel like they are in love. I think that they are very, very much in love. And I feel like they find that this is actually a labor of love. That yes, it may be challenging. It may be even a little bit scary with the Moon card to kind of completely fall in love, but they do seem to find some comfort in it. I feel that they're getting comfortable in it. They're very much more secure in themselves when it comes to love, but ultimately they're seeing it as a labor of love. You know, yes, it does take hard work, but it's for a good reason. It's a good investment. That they feel like they only stand to gain in the situation. They only stand to gain when it comes to investing their emotions further into this relationship. And I think they also do feel that you are very much in love with them, but they do see you as quite independent as well. And we have got you here as the Magician, as the Nine of Cups. So yeah, you do have a strong sense of independence about you. And this could be the people that you come in to meet in the near future if you are single here, like as described before. They could see you as, as your Scorpio energy, very emotionally aware, possibly emotionally available, and very beautiful and single and confident and independent. So you are being viewed in that way, very much in your element and looking beautiful and shining even as a single person. But if this is someone that you're with, then again, they do love your independence, I think. They do see it anyway, and they do appreciate it. And yeah, I think they would like to join you in that and work with you. But they do like your independence, but also your emotional availability and your maybe more nurturing, caring nature. But this person as well with the Queen of Cups would very much be in love with you as well. So you could be stirring up very deep emotions within them as well. Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands as we move on further, into the end of October. So yeah, you are, I think, taking a chance on this person. You are looking to see what will happen next. Maybe you're still not too sure. Maybe this is all quite a lovely big surprise, and you're not really gonna, you're not totally, uh, you know, naturally sure. I mean, no one can really. People can read the future. You've got tarot cards, yes, but, but it's like you're expecting and waiting to see what will come. You're quite excited about this new beginning. You have, I feel like you feel like you started a new chapter. You can allow the past to stay in the past, and you can now move on and look towards the future with excitement and, really happy anticipation. So definitely really good feeling for you, Scorpio. And your partner here has the Five of Wands and the Hierophant. So they are thinking more and more about commitment and realizing more and more exactly what that entails. And that does entail sacrifice, it does entail commitment, that. And I think as well that it's actually a challenge for them. These are 2 5 cards, so we are looking at change. I think this is going to be a big change for them. If they started out as the moon, that it was a pretty scary place for them, I think, when it comes to commitment. And even coming in as the Knight of Swords, this is like trying to be brave and stand in their truth, but they could have conflicts still within them about moving forward into a very, very committed relationship, such as marriage and things like that. So there still could be some conflict within them about that. However, they could also see that they better make a commitment because there's a lot of competition. So they better make their move. They better kind of cuff you, as they say, lock you down. They may also be feeling that way as well. And then we've got the final outcome card, the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, feeling very, very positive, most definitely, very secure in this relationship. I think that possibly you guys probably, if you feel this way, that there probably has been talk of marriage. Maybe there's still some conflicts about how the relationship will look. There could be power struggles as well. So there could still be some small little niggly things you need to work out in your relationship. But either way, it looks really positive, very secure. It looks like there's a very, very long-term future here for the both of you. And commitments, merging of families even as well. It looks like it will be quite a traditional relationship as well. You may need to get the approval of family members as well. Maybe one of you or maybe your partner needs to go ahead and ask for the approval, maybe from your dad or your family. Yeah, it's kind of like an initiation in a sense. They have to kind of go through a few people, which could be your family members that are very protective of you. Yeah, and they have to kind of man up and straighten up and straighten their suit out and go and actually speak to your family about this, their proposal. So this could have been the whole thing from the beginning. I mean, maybe this is all about a proposal. And maybe, you know, you never saw this coming. You thought, why is this person being so distant? And it turns out that actually the surprise is that they've chosen you here. And it could be quite a young, fairly young person, or because the Knight of Swords is usually someone, you know, under the age of 40, definitely. You know, but they've picked you. They've picked one rod and they're fighting off all the others. They've made their choice. And I think it may have been a bit of a kind of pleasant surprise. This could even be, like I said, a lot of people. So, you know, you never know. Someone could announce something to you in a public place or where there's a lot of people that they want to be with you. There's that potential there as well for some of you, considering how this is all playing out and the Sun card being at the top. This big, again, revelation is happening here for you this month, Scorpio. So yeah, I wish I was a Scorpio this month. That'd be great. Actually, I might just be a Scorpio this month. A Scorpio this month. But yeah. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I'm going to go ahead now and do the extended, where I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Morgan Greer deck to clarify and look at the specifics or the bullet points of the reading, what Spirit really wants you to, what messages Spirit really wants you to take home with you. And I'm then going to be using the Mirror Love Oracle deck to look at the spiritual aspects of the union, what you're learning, how they see you, what your blockages are, what brings you together. Again, a more spiritual advice. And then I'll be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. That will be just giving us some more confirmation through the Oracle cards as to, you know, just some more advice and confirmation for you as well. So I'm going to put the link in the description box, probably in about half an hour. So please do come back to view that there. If you'd like a reading, like I said, you can always email me at persephonesjourneytarot@gmail.com. You can also go to my website at symbolsforliving.com. All right. Take good care, lovelies. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye. And I will fix the title on the video if I've done it wrong. All right. Take good care. Bye.